What's going on, guys? How we doing? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Right now I'm just loading in the map to this brand new world. Now, fun fact, I actually have like a fourth of my screen cut off, so if I look goofy right now, I do apologize. I have a lot going on in front of my TV. So basically, just for those wondering, I have two TVs in my room. I got one TV right here that I'm looking at, but I got a TV right here as well. I have a Minecraft torch, which sounds freaking funny as hell to say. I have like a toy Minecraft prop torch, and on that torch I have a webcam. So I'm looking at you guys off of my webcam, but you guys are actually propped up on a torch. Behind you, kind of, adjacent to the corner, I have a ring light. Not only is that a ring light, but I also have a camera with a ring light as well. If I want to ever go back to use that one, I could. And then kind of lower down, my laptop is here. So I have a lot going on in front of me. And just to kind of give you or paint a picture how far, everything is away from me, I'm about maybe a foot away from my mic. Roughly about a foot away from my mic. And then my TV's about roughly 2.5, 3 feet away. So I'm sitting pretty close to my TV, but this is the best possible setup I can use or have right now. So I'm not going to complain. But yeah, for those wondering, for the month of May in 2025, I'm going to be mainly playing on this world. And this is because it's going to be a May Mayhem, that's what I'm going to call it. And pretty much, I'm just going to simply play on this world for the whole month of May. And after I play on this world for a month, I might decide to, continue going with it. I haven't really decided. I kind of just want to challenge myself. I want to see how much I can get done in a month when it comes to a creative community world. Now, this community world will stay around, especially on Twitch. I might hop on here and just stream, even if it's not May. So I don't want that to be confused. I'm just saying I'm challenging myself for the month of May to start a creative community world with my community, and I want to pretty much just see how much I can get done in that month on this world. And I mean, if I'm by myself, so be it, but if I got a community that wants to play with me, that's also fine. I will be making frequent backup saves when it comes to this type of thing. I will also be separating these Twitch VODs into about 90-minute Twitch VODs. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? Is it Lisa Tate? You are an artist and you do work? That's awesome. Just don't promote it in here, because I will ban you. Alright, I can see everything, so I don't want you to get banned for acting like a fool. Outright just coming out saying you're a digital graphic artist. It's a good way to get banned. Get blacklisted from everybody's community. Websites are good for stuff like that. Just letting you know. Not on somebody's stream. Fortunately for you though, I'm a nice person, so if you're here to chat, that's awesome. I'm not going to tolerate, self-promotion unless it's for a good cause. It's taking forever to load this map in. Once I load this map in though, I'll be able to work on my first initial project for this world. And like I told you guys earlier, I apologize if I look a little goofy, because I have to basically look around my map. I have a lot of stuff blocking my TV in the bottom left corner, and that's basically where the map's at, so that's how I know what I've loaded in. So yeah, these streams are going to be anywhere from, an hour to 2 hours long, depending on, what I'm trying to do or how the stream goes, really. And I mean, I could basically play on this world for a while. I just find it very appropriate to start a brand new Minecraft series, especially for the month of May. I'm going to try to be consistent with this one just as much as I am with the FU7KERS0N's Survival World, series. The main thing that I want people to take away from this kind of series is the fact that it's going to be mainly on Twitch, and it's going to be from my community. And as long as everybody gets along, I feel like it will work just fine. I'm not going to turn this over to a realm. Don't see a reason to. It's going to basically be a series where I play with people while I'm streaming. Right now though, I simply just want to load the map in and then pick an area and start working on some type of like road. I haven't decided what I want my first project to be. Hell, we could build a pyramid. You want me to build a pyramid first? Because I mean, it would be, you know, it'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It would be kind of cool to build a pyramid. It'd also kind of fill up part of the map a little bit. Which I've done a pyramid before. It takes quite a bit of time. And honestly, I think the community would like, you know, to see me build a pyramid. I'm talking like a 200 by 200 pyramid. I'd have to basically make sure I keep it, you know, symmetrical though, where it won't work up towards the top right. I think that's what we do, bro. I think we build a pyramid. YOLO. You don't want to see me build a pyramid? If I do the pyramid, it would be, I guess, let's build it in the top left corner. YOLO. Alright, so let's go to 0, 0 for the coordinates. I think for the first major project for this series, I want to simply build something that is easy. It's going to be very repetitive and boring to watch, but I want to do it because I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge my patience. And I think this would be a pretty good thing to do for my patience. That's something that I have a hard time with, as it is anyway, is being a patient individual. Alright, so we want to go up to 200, 200 for this. I'm trying to keep it to where the coordinates are at least right. I'm not going to drop my Discord, by the way. If you want to join, do !Discord. It will give you a link to my Discord. Just know though, if you try to do something funny, I will block you and I will put you on a blacklist. Alright, so right here is 200, 200. If we start building the pyramid, we'd want to do it right here, I think. I think this would be a good spot for this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started today. I'm going to basically just be building with, I guess, smooth stone slabs, or not slabs, stairs. Hey, listen, whatever we gotta do to get our foot in the door, bro. Stairs. Ooh, should we use smooth stone? Honestly, yeah. I think so. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're at 200, 200. So we want to basically make a middle point here. We want to go over until we hit 0. And then going this way, it'll be 400. So this way, 0. Okay, so we want to go over to 0, I think. But I'm still going to count this out because I don't want to mess this up. So if we count this as the middle here, this would be 1. So how would I technically do this with the middle? Probably, I'd imagine we would just go... Alright, hold on. I got an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So now we want to basically, let's see if that math adds up here. So yeah, we're at 100, so that is indeed 100 blocks. If we're counting from this though, yeah, 200 to 100, it's 100 blocks. Alright. So when we go this other way, we could probably count to 100, but we could also just go by coordinates. So I'll know by going to 300 that that's gonna be where we need to stop. I don't think I gotta, you know, check myself out here. I think it adds up pretty good. Alright, so 300's right here. Let me see just from, you know, my many hours of building if this looks centered. Yeah, it does. It sure do. Alright, so now we're gonna turn this. We're gonna turn this. So basically now we're looking at the 199 number. So this will be 1 technically, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So this will be the middle right here. Middle block right here. This does kind of look symmetrical so far, so let's just, I gotta go down another 100 though for this to add up, because right now that's just half a side. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Might as well go ahead and just knock out this next 100. Gotta count. I could go by 99 and know it's probably gonna be a -1, but I'm gonna go ahead and just count it out to be safe. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. So let's do another eye check here to see if it looks symmetrical. We're gonna go by our eye test here to see if this does add up, and as far as I'm concerned, it does look symmetrical. From the eye, it does seem more elevated to the right side, but that's just because it's such a big project that it's gonna have to come down to just our knowledge of, you know, numbers. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this now. I already know how big it's gonna be. We've already planned out 1/2 of the square for the pyramid. The cool thing about this is once we finish this pyramid, I could build smaller pyramids and do like basically desert styled builds if I really wanted to. Do I want to do that? I mean, it don't matter. As long as it's fun to do. To me, I think it'll be fun. So yeah. Let's go ahead and turn this now, and let's go ahead and connect. The cool thing about this pyramid is we'll be able to see the progression of the pyramid as we're going. And I think since we're doing a pyramid for our first major project, I want to simply, you know, break this down into parts. With this one being the first part, I think it's relevant to do so. Alright, so this should connect. So let's get an idea of what we're building here. And let's just see from a higher perspective if this is going to look... Yeah, it is. So here's what we're going to do now. I simply want to get the coordinates for these blocks I've already placed. we're gonna go down the line and simply have it to where we know where the middle's at all times. I think that's gonna be relevant to do so. So on 200 all the way down, 200 all the way down, 200 on the all the way down. So 200 is right here. I'm watching the top left coordinates, by the way. That's how I'm doing this. So 200 is right here, according to this. So this is the middle for this one. We want to go ahead and go towards the other adjacent side here. Pretty sure it's like negative or 99. So all the way down on 99, we want to simply go all the way down. All the way down on 99. The cool thing about this series is it's going to be, you know, just more than the month of May. For the month of May, I'm challenging myself to see how much I can build and accomplish pretty much. I'm going to check my stream to make sure it's not hopping around, because it does that and it pisses me off when it does that. So I'm just going to just make sure I'm ahead of the game so I don't get, you know, into this and it fucks up, because it tends to do that a lot more than you would think. Okay, so far it seems like it's keeping up pretty decently. I just see that I got 54.2% drop frames because, you know, AT&T does pretty much ass around here. Alright, let's go and get started though. I'm going to simply just work around. This is going to be pretty satisfying to watch the progression as we do this. And like I told you guys earlier, it's going to be very repetitive, but that's okay, because it's pretty satisfying to watch it in real time. Also on the video or Twitch VOD, you'll be able to speed forward if you don't want to sit through certain spots. However, I'm doing this to test my patience. I'm a very patient individual. However, I want to see if I could be more patient with this first project. And you can already see on the map here, the first initial, you know, line has popped up. You can see on the map where that first sandstone popped up. So that's pretty cool. I have no idea if it's going to show the pyramid in its entirety or if I'm going to have to basically load it in on a map. Either way, I think it will show up. I just got to give it time. With it being such a big build, it should eventually show up. And the cool thing about this pyramid is once we get it done, we'll be able to go all the way towards the top and just basically take in the views. It'll be a nice viewing spot pretty much, just for surrounding areas. I think if we're going to do a creative world, we're going to have to go big or go home for this. So I'm going to be basically, you know, making this my big project series with my community. I think I'm going to have a spot, you know, in the world where my community members can basically build. And then basically if they want to check out the projects as I'm doing them, they can. I don't want help though. I don't want help with my own projects. I would rather do my own projects by myself. That way I could say I've done my projects, you know, especially since it's going to be on a world, not a realm. However, I still want people to feel invited. I don't want people to feel like they're not invited to this. For today though, I think it's appropriate that, you know, we just simply do what we can with the pyramid. I'll probably go for about 90 minutes. So right now we're approaching the 20-minute mark. My goal is to simply get this as done as possible. And I think for the month of May, I want to try to live stream every day if I can, just for 90 minutes. 90 minutes for the month of May. I want to have a stream go out every single day. If not every single day, I want to have a stream go out every other day. I want to do a stream every day though, for sure. I just think it's appropriate. So yeah. Our first project though will be this pyramid. I've built maybe 3 or 4 pyramids in my Minecraft playthroughs. I want to build one for documentation though. I don't know why I'm feeling a pyramid mood for my first project. However, I think it would be very nice to see it when it's done. I could also, you know, fill in like sand around it, kind of do like an Egyptian style area over here. Who knows? I don't really know how we're gonna do this. just know whatever I do, it will make sense to its own. So yeah, we're pretty much going to build this pyramid. Who knows, it may not take as long. It may not take as long as at all. As far as I know, I mean, I know the first pyramid I ever built, it took almost 8 hours to do. I don't think, you know, I'm used to doing, you know, big builds. I'm not going to be on it for 8 hours today. By no means. We're going to pace ourselves, though. We're going to pace ourselves, and we're going to do what we can do in 90 minutes. After 90 minutes is up, the stream will wrap up, and in the next stream, I'll pick up where I left off. And as, you know, the month of May progresses, you're going to see this beautiful super flat world that will be open to my community. Anybody can join. For today, though, I want it to be basically just me. I want people to get used to the creative world that I'm on right now, because this is going to be, you know, a world that I play on for a while. That's my goal. I want to treat this just like FU7KERS0N's survival world, but I want this to be exclusively for Twitch. I want people to feel welcome, even if the stream quality is not going to be the greatest right now. I still want to go ahead and get an early start on this world, because as I progress with the, you know, the build projects, you'll see this beautiful super flat world kind of transform into something more beautiful, more fulfilling, I guess you could say. Because right now we just started. You got to give me a couple of weeks to kind of get some momentum going. I go by momentum, basically. If the momentum's there, I'll be here. I mean, I'm pretty consistent, I feel, when it comes to certain aspects of my life. My goal for right now is to simply just fill in as many of these rows as possible. And then when the 90-minute mark is up, we're going to simply wrap it up and then try to pick it up in the next live stream. And since it's not even technically May yet, I will probably still try to be consistent with this. Since I'm going to pretty much take a break from FU7KERS0N's survival world, on my like weekends, for sure, I will be doing multiple streams on this world. This is going to be my main thing right now for the month of May, going into May. I will still do Phasmophobia content, but I've already hit 100 episodes. But that doesn't mean I'm going to slow down. Like, I just did APOC 1 and APOC 2. I still have to do APOC 3, and I got to do some of the challenge modes to get, you know, Platinum Trophy. And I'm not necessarily a trophy hunter by any means. I don't want to get confused. I just, whenever I finish, you know, all the trophies, I feel like, you know, my job's done, pretty much. So yeah. And yeah, by the way, guys, I want to say thank you for getting the channel to 2,530 subscribers. For the month of May, though, like I said, I want to take some time off from FU7KERS0N's survival world. And I want to simply just do something different for a little bit. I want to play on creative mode. I want to let my creative inspiration flow. I want to basically just build. Because what I could do is I could use this world as like an experiment world, pretty much, where I just build my ideas. And after a while, I could use those ideas for, you know, FU7KERS0N's survival world or just other things. And also, I could use this world for inspiration and motivation. Because I think after a while, you could take a look around at your own builds, and that can give you inspiration alone, you know. We are starting to make some pretty decent progress. We're definitely nowhere near done, though. Now this this pyramid, I'm so used to playing on FU7KERS0N's survival world that I've got tower just engraved in my vocab right now. That'll be something I return to do, though. I gotta finish my tower still in FU7KERS0N's survival world. I think taking a break, though, is relevant because we're almost at 100 episodes. And I think, you know, once I get to 100 episodes, I want to pretty much just focus more on, you know, just doing what I enjoy most. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. I do read the comments. I also do read, you know, anything you guys write to me. And if you are an artist, besides a digital graphics designer, send me some of your channel art. If if you watch my channel and you're like a good artist, I will basically show your art on my streams and shout you out. So, I mean, who doesn't like a free shout out? And I will be doing something with this world where I do have like a daily shout out. So yeah, for those wondering, the number in the top left corner is letting me know how many people's in here. I'm pretty much just gonna match my vibes and energy off of that. I'm not gonna go over and beyond for this. This is basically a live stream. It's a Twitch VOD for a reason. It's video on demand, baby. If you want to go back and watch this on your off day, go right ahead. I think most people that watch my content from my YouTube shorts. It's still good to have this content though. It's already 10:30, bro. It would actually be kind of insane to see if we can get this done in 90 minutes. You'd be surprised how fast you get and how, you know, you get more used to what you're doing as you progress in a video game. Even if it's as simple as Minecraft. I think people need to realize you can become very good at a game even if it's so simple. I'm starting to see more of the pyramid on the map now, and that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm ready to see a lot of different things on this first map here. So I guess I can run by some of the ideas I have because they're important to me, and if they're important to me, I think I gotta vocalize and let you guys know what the future has for just this series alone. I mean, since it's on creative mode, I'll be able to get more done, I feel like, because, I mean, you're pretty much able to do everything you want on creative mode. I pretty much want to make this world my safe haven. I want to make it basically my baby for creative mode. And the cool thing about this is, if I'm ever on this world and I'm streaming it, I'll have it to where people can join and build or just spectate or just hang out with me. Nothing crazy, just something to have fun, pass time, get to know my community, grow community, and basically just have fun. That is the main thing I want people to take away from this. Even if I am kind of serious and laid back, I still try to crack jokes and have a humor. I think in today's age and society though, having a dark humor can get you put in a place that you don't quite belong. So I'm gonna simply just mind my biz and do my own thing. I'm just astounded, really. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm just astounded by how fast we're growing as a channel on YouTube. It's all because the algorithms are just awesome. YouTube algorithms are just really good right now when it comes to, you know, short form content. I do still think TikTok has YouTube beat when it comes to short form content. However, YouTube Shorts need their flowers. My goal for right now is to simply just fill in as much of this pyramid as possible. So I definitely want to take the time to build a bunch of different things. A bunch of different projects. The first one that I'm doing is going to be this pyramid. Once I finish the pyramid though, I'll talk to you guys more about what the following project will be. However, I could just simply kind of just brainstorm and get some ideas out there for documentation. That way, if I ever watch this back, which I do watch my VODs back, just to see, you know, how I can improve and be a better, you know, communicator or commentator, broadcaster. I definitely want to build a big ass castle. I want to build a castle so big that it takes up, you know, a fourth of the map. I think that'd be kind of dope as hell. I've never truly built my own castle, like a big ass castle. Like I built small tiny castles, but I want the castle that I built on this one to be so just overwhelmingly beautiful and aesthetically pleasing to look at that it's like, holy you know, I want people to be like, holy this is awesome. I also like to build just a bunch of different like houses just around the area. I want to build terrain that matches the vibes I'm going for certain areas. Now obviously on a super flat world, terrain will take ages to build. It will. So I won't, you know, make terrain management or building a focal point of this starting out. I more or less just want to build a bunch of different ideas. Like when the time comes, I do want to build a subway station or like a railroad system. I want to learn how to build a train. I want to build a train, bro. I want to build a functioning train on Minecraft. How cool that'd be? It would be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever we start making some pretty good progress, you're going to see that the map will start filling in, especially for the next half. I got one half of the outline showing on the map. I don't know how much more I got to go for the next half to show, but we should be getting kind of close, I'd imagine. Still not want to show up, which is okay. Like I said, we're building this pyramid to test our patience. That is the main thing that I want people to take away from this. I want to basically just show that I have patience. Even if it's sometimes hard to have patience, I think it's a valuable lesson in life. Just simply to sit back and relax. And I have a sound in the background that is on repeat. Because it's just soothing, honestly. It's just very soothing to listen to. And basically, I'm not going to edit these, so I want to have a simple bass background. I think this is a pretty good atmosphere. I have no idea when it's going to start showing the other half of this. So beautiful. Alrighty. Still no signs of the other half of this on the map yet. We should be getting close though, I would imagine. What if we're just on a part of the map that's not going to show it? That would be awful. We gotta be getting close though. I feel like we gotta be getting close. I mean, we're seeing more of the top. I want to see the other half. I'm just looking at the map. You can kind of see on the map where you can see a half of the outline. I wonder when I'm going to be able to see the other half, if I even am. You know that would suck, honestly. If I go all this way and it doesn't even show up. I'm not really good at reading how, you know, chunks work, I guess. I'm hoping it shows up soon, though, for real. Yeah, it's still not popping up. I don't know. We're making a lot of progress with this, though. I'm just a little confused on why it's not wanting to show itself on the map yet. I mean, we definitely have a lot of rows right here for it to not show up on the map. I don't understand why it's not popping up on the map. I ain't really worried about it. I'm just a little annoyed right now. I'm gonna do a stream check real quick just to make sure everything's still kind of working the way it's supposed to, you know. So give me a second. Alright, yeah, it's working. So yeah, if there's anybody out there that wants to join this world in the future, all you have to do is let me know while I'm on the stream. Join the Discord. Joining the Discord is like half the battle. Because if you're in the Discord, you will not only get to see me in the voice chat, seeing me in the voice chat's basically the cue to know that I am pretty much doing something. I played Bloodborne earlier for about almost 2.5 hours, and I've come to the conclusion that those kind of games are just not my cup of tea. So I was gonna do that for the month of May, like try out those games, but I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get into them. So I'm gonna try to find some games that I don't normally or wouldn't normally, you know, play, just to see if I can get into any of them, and then maybe start a brand new series and try to go a long way with it like I'm doing other series. Because I mean, that's how I treated Phasmophobia, and we've seen how that's going. So I mean, I thoroughly enjoy Phasmophobia. Like, it's, I mean, I'm not gonna just stop playing Phasmo even though I hit 100 episodes. I may just slow down uploads for right now on that. Because I mean, 100 episodes is a lot of episodes. And I mean, you can't say that I, you know, uploaded, you know, short content. Because I mean, I have VODs in that series. I have 3-hour VODs. I mean, some of the episodes are like 9-10 minutes, don't get me wrong. But I have a lot of hours on Phasmo alone. Documented too. It's not like it's not documented, it is documented. I'm still kind of astounded that this is not popping up on the map. What do I gotta do? It's wanting to pop up, but it's not. I think I broke the game, bro. We've been going at it for about roughly 40 minutes now, chat. My goal is to go for about another 30... No, what's math? 50 minutes? I can't do math. 90 minutes in total. I pretty much want to try to do this every day. I'm getting a head start, basically. For the month of May, this is what we're doing. So just sit back, grab some popcorn, relax. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to basically take a break from survival. Is that fair? I'm more or less just astounded by the fact that it's not popping up on the other half of the map. Like, the other half of the pyramid. Like, what do I gotta do? Like, it's not gonna show up on the map is what I'm saying. Unless it does. I mean, it's not though. You guys can see this visibly. It's not showing up on the other half. I built this on a weird chunk, I guess. Unfortunate. I'm not about to tear this down. We're vibing. I usually don't have much to say when I stream. I try to reserve my energy for my actual episode content. So I apologize if this is not your cup of tea. I'm pretty much just vibing. Gonna enjoy my weekend the best I can. And I haven't even got content made. Like, I still want to finish out the month of April with some type of focus and survival content. All I have right now is a episode of me building part of a bridge. And I actually finished that bridge off camera. Because I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into, you know, finishing the bridge. Also, building a bridge is hard. Because you gotta know where to place shit. You gotta know certain angles. You gotta make sure it don't look wonky. So I think if I do any FU7KERS and survival world content, it would probably need to be done tomorrow. On top of this as well though. So I'll try to find time to get at least 5 episodes of FU7KERS and survival world. Just to finish out the month of April. And we're approaching 100 episodes of FU7KERS and survival world content. I never thought I'd say that, but kind of crazy how time just flies. Like this time last year, I'm pretty sure I was playing like Stardew Valley. So, and the next year we'll be able to look back and be like, wow, we were just now building this. We'll be able to kind of reflect. That's the beautiful thing about life though. You pretty much get to just look back at all the things you've done. If it's not gonna pop up on the map, we're just not gonna show the map, bro. I want part of my screen to be showing. Kinda sucks though. Only half of the pyramid's gonna show up on the map. Now watch, when I go to like load the map in here in a second, somehow it'll pop up. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. I will probably not even touch the interior to this. I could definitely though, if I really wanted to. I could like build a ginormous statue in the inside. And then maybe surround it by like, you know, gold and emerald and diamond. I could definitely do something. I could make a maze. I could make an interior pyramid maze. When you go in, you have to find your way to the top. And if you get to the very top without cheating, you can get the reward. I might just do that. That would take ages to do though. It really would. So yeah, for those wondering, I basically use an app for my music. I basically use an app, and it basically gives me free music, uncopyrighted. And I use that in my videos now. So much better than having to worry about if I'm gonna get copyrighted. Because I mean, I know that like now my content's gonna be original. Pretty much. I won't have to worry about somebody claiming it. That's the beautiful thing about, you know, today's technology. And I mean, shout out to the people that make the music. Cool thing about this world so far is everything is documented. I think we should keep this, you know, potential going and, you know, flow going. I think I want to have this to where everything that you see is documented, no matter what. And I want to just go ahead and say this now, because, you know, back in the day when I used to play like FNAF, I would take like half the screen, use it for my webcam, and then half the screen for the jump scare. For some reason on my cell phone, I cannot use certain layouts when I am trying to remix a video into a short. Which makes me infuriated because, like, I want to have it to where they can see my reaction, but also see, you know, what I'm reacting to. And I've noticed that certain content creators still have the luxury to use that, you know, the layouts that they have. I can't even do some of the things I'm trying to do because of a freaking glitch and bug. It needs to be fixed. And I'm pretty sure most people know what I'm talking about. You basically go into a video, try to remix it, make a short out of it, and then you have it to where it's, you know, it's the right layout and it's the way you want it. But when you go to, you know, proceed and, you know, process it, it basically resets and it shows the same video twice pretty much on both of your layout sides or your layout. It's pretty weird. It just doesn't work right. Alright, yeah, I still, like, what if I leave and they come back? Maybe that's what it wants me to do? Yeah, no, it just ain't gonna pop up. That's a buzzkill, bro. Like, come on. I won't even be able to see the pyramid to its full, beautiful, maximal potential because of the way I have started it. We can just build another one, twice as big. That's usually my solution to all my problems. If it don't want to work the first time, just rebuild it again, but keep what you had originally and just build it twice as big. Make sure it does work. Show it who's boss. We are making some pretty good progress. I don't know how many rows we've done so far, but I would say it's probably in the 20s by now. We probably got about, I'm gonna say, 90 to 100 more layers to go when it comes to this. And the cool thing about this is once we get up to the top, it should come to a complete, you know, point. But if it doesn't, we'll have to make it come to a complete point. Somehow, some way. So yeah, I will be on here tomorrow, just working on the pyramid some more. I might have it done by tomorrow, who knows. 90 minutes is a long time though. It already takes forever to upload Twitch VODs, especially if it's Minecraft Twitch VODs, for some reason. I'm gonna simply just have fun with this, and I'm actually gonna make thumbnails for each, you know, episode. I think that's a problem I have right now, is just being able to go back and make all the thumbnails I need for my channel, my YouTube channel. I have 500 plus videos. I'm not gonna go through and simply, that would just take forever. It would take me almost 2 to 3 weeks just to get all my content, you know, channel thumbnails caught up to where I would want them to be. I don't want to do that, so. And plus they're Let's Plays. And typically, oh my gosh, typically, yeah, there we go, that's the word. Let's Plays don't get that much love anyways, because it's just playing a game. Now, don't get me wrong, people do like watching Let's Plays to kind of get into a game, I understand. I don't know, I don't know what people preference right now. I don't like how the lighting's doing my webcam tonight. It's okay though, I'm gonna keep it regardless. On the bright side, we're starting off this series with a bang. We're building a 200 by 200 pyramid. Here in a second, I will check my stream again to make sure it's still going good. I want this series to be just like the first initial series I did on a creative world where I was building a football field. I want this to have the same energy, but I want to actually do and complete what I'm doing. Does that make sense? The problem with the football field that I built was I went way too big, and I was planning to take a lot of time that I didn't necessarily have to do something. I want to pretty much appropriate the time that I need for certain things when it comes to this world. Like, I want to set boundaries, but I also want to basically try to, you know, overrule those boundaries if I can. I'm just kind of curious to see if this is going to eventually show itself on the map. Because right now it ain't showing jack squiddly doo. Just a little confused, you know? Just a little bit. Bullshit. Like, it just ain't showing up. It ain't showing up, boss. I don't know what to tell him. It's crazy though. It wants to show the other. It wants to show the other half of it, but not the like the half I'm on right now. We're just on a horrible chunk right now, I guess. One thing about this is, once I finish it, I should be able to take a bunch of smaller maps and make it into another map to see if that'll fix the problem, possibly. I don't know how to work. We're gonna lock in for the next 40 minutes, guys, so just bear with me here. If I don't talk a lot, just know I'm focusing. I want this to be a laid-back series where I just play, and people can watch if they want to. I might try to get me some blue light glasses. So if I'm gonna do this, I don't want to get headaches, right? So I might have to look into that. I also might want to take breaks. Like if I'm gonna sit on here for 90 minutes every day, obviously that's gonna catch up to me physically, especially if I work, you know, a 9 to 5 or a 9 to 4, 4:30. Right now I've been working about 35 hours, which is not the best, but I mean it's still, you know, a weekly income, so I'll take it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I focused, but I also hyper, what's it called? Disassociated, yeah. Yeah, I just come to the conclusion that it's not going to show the other half of the outline on the map, so we're just going to have to get over it. That's one thing I'll never understand about the map, when it doesn't want to show like certain pixels, especially when there's pixels that have been built on. I don't understand. I'm gonna try to get a thumbnail before I do get off here in about 40 minutes or so. We're making some pretty good progress though, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get this much done today, but at the end of the day, all we're doing is going in squares. I would say circles, but this is Minecraft and circles are hard to kind of do, so. We will start to see this take a definitive shape though, once it starts getting kind of towards the top of the, you know, pyramid. Right now we're building the lower third of the pyramid. Once we get to the middle part, you'll start seeing it kind of take its triangular shape on all faces. If you think about it, we're pretty much just building a roof, but it's a pyramid. The earth is the roof. The roof. I'm not even gonna check the map anymore. My feelings are hurt. The map don't want to map correctly. So yeah, we're pretty much gonna build the dang pyramid. I don't know what it is about this sound, but it's always just so soothing for some reason. I enjoy the sound. It's just kind of subtle, you know? It's like, it's subtle. Not subtle, it's subtle. It's not like screaming. It's not a beeping noise. It's not like a machine yelling at me. How long do you think this is going to take for me to build? Just by going from previous experiences, I would say probably at least maybe 5 to 6 parts. I don't know though. I don't. It just depends on how fast we go and how fast we want to go. Ricky Bobby. Yeah. We're chilling though. If I'm mathing correctly, this is 29 blocks tall so far. Because if we're at -60 for the base level of the ground, and right now we're at pretty much -29, and it goes up negative, so that's about 30 something blocks, just about. Pretty neat. This will not only give the world a nice starting depth when it comes to, you know, just having something to start from and kind of build around, but it'll also give me something to look at, especially if I'm in the area. And I mean, to be honest, we could definitely take off with this world. We could do a lot of different things. Like, I could build helicopters, I could build airplanes, I could build basically any motorized vehicle that you can imagine. Tanks, I could do that. Boats, jet skis, I don't know. I would definitely take inspiration though, because I'm not really good at building vehicles, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully the audio is at least decent enough where y'all can hear me. Got about 29 minutes left. And I mean, for this, when it comes to my projects, I don't think I'm going to start another project until I finish the project I'm currently on, if that makes sense. That way I can ensure that I'm at least going to try to finish it and get it as done as I can before I move on. This will not only, you know, keep me from having 20 different projects and being overwhelmed, but it'll teach me how to be more responsible for what I'm trying to do. Still don't want to show up, bro. That's insane. How can one fumble the bag so much? We are making quite a bit of progress. I'm gonna check my stream, make sure it's still good. Seems like it's alright, so that's good. Alright. Let's finish it strong, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna hyper focus. Oh shit. On a real note, how tall do you think this is gonna be? Got about 20 minutes, guys, so I'm gonna try to do, if you think about it, if I can do one layer of this a minute, that'd be 20 different layers. We'd be at level 0. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's go for it. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to pull it off, though. You never know with me, though. I pull out the unpredictable sometimes. Yeah, my eyes are starting to strain. That's my cue to basically get off after the stream, so... It sucks that I wasn't able to get that much content, believe it or not. I play games all damn day, but I didn't do anything that I enjoyed. Like I didn't like, besides this, obviously, but... I might do Fall Guys in replacement of, like, Bloodborne and Dark Souls. I might bring Fall Guys into the channel. Big heavy thought about that. Either that or Fortnite. I haven't decided. I do want to have a competitive game eventually that I play. Something that gets me kind of my blood boiling. I do just want to emphasize that it is 11:20 at night, so I do apologize if I'm a little quiet. I'm more or less just kind of winding down, so I apologize in advance if you guys are wanting more out of me. Still don't want to pop up on the map, but hey, I'm getting kind of further down the line, so maybe when I do fill it in, it will show up. I don't know. I'm being optimistic. I have noticed that the squares are getting smaller though. I'm starting to see a little bit of a difference in how often I gotta make them turns. It's starting to come more noticeable to me. I think this is going to take me at least one more part to do, I feel. If we were able to get this much done, that's like the biggest part of it right here. Honestly, I think one more part and we'll be able to finish this pyramid out. In that case, what I might do is I might finish out this pyramid, but I might do another one that's 100 by 100. I might do 2 of them actually, and kind of surround them on both sides. I haven't decided yet. I haven't. I mean, since we're building pyramids, we might as well stay in the theme for a little bit. I might do a sandcastle. You never know. Every time this sound ends, it sounds like a lawnmower or a weed eater. It's throwing me off a little bit. To think that we're already at -11 for this is actually kind of astounding. Here in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna start wrapping up, guys. I might stay on stream, but I'm going to be wrapping up this recording for sure. I haven't decided how I'm going to wind down. Who knows, I might go into Phasmo. I really don't know. I'll probably take a break though if I do decide to play Phasmo, because it is almost midnight. I'm gonna try to get this number to 0. Right now it's at -6. Got 8 minutes to do this. I gotta hurry up though if I'm gonna try to get to 0. Right now we're at -5. Ah, come on. Hey, it is starting to fill in, but I mean, the other half is still kind of not showing up on the map still. Kinda dumb, but it's alright. As long as at least half of it shows up, that's alright. Hey babe, how you doing? I'm actually about to wrap this stream up in about 5 minutes, so don't worry, I'm about to text you. Been working on this pyramid. I'm doing alright. I gotta get a thumbnail for this, and then I gotta basically do an outro. Oh, for sure, yeah. I say we just, instead of starting back on that world, we just play on this one. Because I would rather, I mean, I'm going to probably spend most of my creative time on this world. And all my survival time on the focus and survival world. I'm going to try to play on this world at least once every day. If it's just for 90 minutes. Alright, 3 more minutes to go and we're on level 0 finally. Let's go ahead and finish out this last level. And we're heading into the last half of this pyramid, believe it or not. Your showcase is next Sunday. That's crazy. I'm having headaches. But I know what the headache's from. It's from sitting in front of this TV for almost half a fucking day. So I've done this to myself. Alright, on a real note though, that is all I want to do today. Look at the progress we made today, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. This is gonna be one big ass build when it's done, bro. Alright, let's turn off our HUD. Gotta get that thumbnail pic, you know? So let me go ahead and turn off some stuff, guys. I'll keep my mic on, obviously, but I gotta turn off some stuff. Alright, let's get this thumbnail pic. So basically, if I do my thumbnail, I want my thumbnail to have the majority of the pyramid kind of in the frame. I was thinking like maybe on the ground. Get some perspective up in here. Hold on, I'm trying to find the right frame. I think that's probably the best we're gonna get when it comes to getting everything in the frame. Alright. I think that'll be good for the thumbnail. Right now I'm trying to figure out chat right here. Oh, that was already on. Alright guys. Well, if you guys did enjoy the first edition of this creative community world, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and consider subscribing. Right now we have a total of 2,530 plus subscribers. But guys, I do want to say I love you guys, and I will actually be on this world tomorrow as of April 27, 2025 to at least finish out this pyramid and try to start maybe another one. I think the goal here is to basically do a project, and then once I get that project done, we'll move into the next project. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. Yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and if you're going to bed, good night. I'll see y'all later.